Hello, everybody! How's it going? Welcome in to this week's episode of Steel and Starlight. I am your host, your storyteller, your dungeon mistress, and this is Frankie, my co-host, the Golden Retriever puppy. He's not mine, but he does live here because his dad likes to leave him here because he works a lot. He's very handsome, and he has a lot to say. A lot of what he has to say is he hopes you like tonight's session, and you smell really nice. With that being said, let's meet my players, starting with the one and only Gray Griffin.
Hello! My name is Gray Griffin. You may call me Gray Griffin if you call me anything else. I'll be deeply insulted. I'll hunt you down. I'll find you. And then I will give you a stern talking to. Make you some pancakes. Help you feel better about your life. Now, I was panicking because I had my window open and my dogs were barking. And I wanted that to be exclusively the GM problem. So I had to close it real quick. Hi! I am playing Serenity. She is the sweetest and cutest little kitsune girl. A magus studying magic and sorcery. And she is here to try and save her dad. That's her goal. On to Blondie. Go Gadget Dork.
Hey, I'm Dorkwinkle playing Blondie, and when I'm not saying random shit that only I find funny, I'm playing with these amazing people. I play just a regular human fighter. Just super regular, and that's all he has going for him. He just has a sword, and he likes hitting people with it. You know, very deep, motivating character. Okay, that's enough of me. I want the Ridge. You go next.
Alright, yep, it's me, it's your boy, Rasputin. I'm on a quest for revenge and to become king. And, yeah. Popcorn Ash.
Hello, I am Rinse of the channel, Watch, Rinse, Repeat. I will be playing Ash, who is a nice fletchling girl who just also would like her dad back. Sister Will.
That's me. Hello, I'm Murphy, and I'll be playing Sister Will. She is a cleric of Pharasma, so, she's a bag of laughs. She's hilarious. Just a bright light like the sun, and not unintentionally creepy. So don't worry about it. Death's coming for us all. You're welcome. Is it Valfair? Have you gone?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, then, Popcorn Pop.
My name's Tristan. I'm playing Vale. He's a tiefling champion. Yeah, that's about it. I was last player, right?
That sounds right to me.
Yeah. Yep,
I'm really good
I'm
at
like
counting.
95% sure.
Yeah, now it's time for a glorious DM.
Yeah.
Hey, and it's back to me. I will give you a very brief rundown of last time's episode, and then Murphy will follow up, if you don't mind, my sweet Murph. Last episode...
I'm gonna do my best.
Me too. Last episode was our chapter 1, our beginning, our opening. And it started with tragedy. Fire falling from the sky, a city burned, and an evil encroaching on the land of the living. In a dazzling and shattering display, a couple of divine deities, whether lawful, evil, good, or chaotic, is yet to be seen. But regardless, these deities seemed to have a vested interest in the board that is the game, the chess match, if you will, of everything that has befallen our fair city and its people. There is a suspended moment of time, conversation, but we'll get more into that in tonight's episode of Steel and Starlight. Murphy?
Okay, so we started in the middle of it. We started when the stars were falling, and each of our characters have a moment of trying to figure out what's going on in the town. Blondie was trying to get regular folks out, as Maximus, who is the character, the champion that we all have a connection to, had told him to take care of the people. Because Maximus was being very mysterious and said only that he could stop what's happening. There's something, he's connected to it somehow, but we don't know. So Blondie's getting people out. And then this is probably slightly out of order, but these were all just little moments. And then Ash and Valfair had to jump from a second-story window, and everything was on fire. But they got like a brother energy, and they're gonna figure out what's going on and help Maximus. And then Serenity was there at the coffee shop that her parents own. And as the fire's coming down, her dad runs out to help, and she's being held back. But she wants to go help her dad. She's very, very feisty and mysterious. And then we have Rasputin, who comes to see Sister Will. Because, as always, Rasputin's looking to hassle Maximus, because he blames him for a lot of stuff that might actually be personal stuff we don't know with Rasputin. But Sister Will, all she knows that she was the last person to see Maximus before he left, and he has a fate that he must follow, as is a very Pharasma thing to understand. So Rasputin said, "To hell with this." He wanted to run off to follow Maximus. Sister Will followed him because, don't mess that up. In a lovely moment, Rasputin gave a speech with a spell about how he's going to take down Maximus, and then he turned and ran away. Quality stuff. But then Sister Will heard from her goddess, Pharasma, the goddess of life and death and fate, among other things. And Pharasma gave her a vision of people that were all going to be involved in what happens next, who are chosen. And oddly enough, it's mostly our party. And at that moment, we ended up in a battle against these weird creatures with tentacly tongues, if I'm remembering this correctly. And we were able to fight them back. But then again, Pharasma talked to everyone and asked us if we were ready to be players, to choose to be a part of whatever is happening. And as part of that choice, a portal opened. And if we go through that portal, we die. We die. But we will be a part of whatever is happening, whatever is involved with Maximus, and perhaps move on to a greater fate. And then the gods were talking about us after we left. And I think that's basically it. Ta-da!
Good job, Murph. You can have a hero
Yay.
point.
Yay!
Use it irresponsibly.
No. Use it well. Use it. No. No, irresponsible.
Use it on the history check. That doesn't matter.
What? Why?
Kristen, no.
Tristan, why? Previous episodes you'll be able to catch on my YouTube, !YouTube, and please remember, as you are watching, if you are interested in hopping into the Void, !Discord to get into my Discord, if you would like me to DM for you. I am a DM for hire. This is what I do professionally. We're not always good at it. We are learning Pathfinder 2e. I cut my teeth on Pathfinder 3.5, and it is a different beast. Needless to say, 2nd edition Dungeons & Dragons is still the most lethal and kind of a favorite of mine. Regardless, we are also pretty new to Foundry as a team, but we love the shit out of it. So we hope that you take a seat at our adventuring table and can enjoy a couple of hours with us telling a story of gods, fate, and death. Let's see if this will load, right? This is it. if this loads, right? Give it a second, everybody. It's importing. Let the music slowly play. You find that you are cold. It is difficult to breathe. It feels like wet, frigid blankets have been wrapped around you, and that you have been chained like a bundle, rolled up and plunged into the crisp, icy depths of a fast-moving river. There is another sound that breaks your consciousness. A click. And there's an ache in between your eyes. Like something is trying to push its way out from behind. Your skull. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw. Is that proper? We got
Fortitude.
Fortitude.
Yeah, fortitude.
Let me grab my massive stack of research material here to aid me in my DMing. Forgive me, I was looking through the monster manual for no reason. Nobody be alarmed. No one can...
Movie.
Why would you be alarmed by Manuel?
Look at all this beautiful dice. Wow, so
I
pretty.
rolled a fucking 3. Oh, so
One good roll! One good roll!
Hey, can I use that hero point?
You sure can.
Gonna just be cool. I get him and I lose him.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, the good one!
Thank you, hero point. Thank you. Oof. That's a lot. Right
In the order that you
beginning.
rolled it, please say out loud what you got on that fortitude saving throw for chat.
Serenity got a 10.
Blondie got a 21.
Ash got a 13.
12.
25.
Sister Will rolled a 1. Then I used a hero point.
Ha.
I get a 20, so 28 altogether. Ups and
It's
downs.
wild.
Right?
Beautiful.
Thank you, Phrasma.
You used a hero point that you got for the recap. Get fucked.
Oh, oh my god, paying attention paid off. Who knew?
The 11 and 12 do not make it. Both of you find yourselves frozen in time. I'm waiting for the scene to load. It is being such a pain. Everyone else, in your profiles, looming like a solitary, almost lonely figure, is a distant clock tower. The steepled top of this tower is broken, but the massive face of the clock continues to tick. But there are hundreds of hands, all moving at different times. Some slow, some quick, some still. Broken archways that act almost like bridges, forming rounded walkways. Brick and cobblestone stretch out before you. Beyond that, in the sky, is a swath of colors. It reminds you, in particular, Serenity. Miss Hoshi loved to watercolor paint, and you would watch her squirrel-tailed brushes drip and bloom color on thick rice paper. Almost like the paper itself was bleeding in colors of mauve and indigo. It's no different in this environment. The feeling of wet blankets for everyone except for Ash and Vale has moved, has changed. When you exhale, there is plume of not smoke, but crystallized breath that billows like a cloud above your head, and you are damp. Valfair and Ash, you are soaked. And a light on those twisting pathways straightens. Are you lost, travelers? The voice emanates from the blue light that dimly glows like a lantern. Anyone in the party that made their fortitude can speak. It feels as if you are speaking in a tundra cold environment. Tell them, Frankie, yes, it's very frosty here.
Depends. What to you?
If you are lost, perhaps I can help you be found.
And to what benefit is it to you?
No benefit. But it is a duty I take pride in, aiding those who are lost to be found. Do you
Quick
speak
question.
for everyone, Blondie? Yes, go ahead, Griffin.
It's just Serenity got a 10. Is she? Yeah. So she's affected. Yeah.
She's also frozen, yes.
Okay. Proceed.
No, my companions can speak for themselves.
The light, if it has had a face, would click and turn, looking at Rasputin and Sister Will.
Ah, gosh. Lights right in my eyes. They're like, I tilt down my hat to try and get shade over it.
The light
like-
seems to get slightly brighter.
Ah, alright, fuck me then. Alright, listen up. I like you and you don't like me. We can already tell that right away, because we're in this shithole.
The moment
it's cold,
you say,
damp.
I like you, the light dims.
I don't like you.
Oh, I don't like you. I see.
Yeah. Very important.
Good distinction there.
But if you're offering some service to, guide us, sure. I'm fine with that, as long as you guide me to my ultimate goal.
And that is?
Well, actually, I have several goals. Wait, so do we know, Maximus is dead? Or are we just assuming that, or...
You guys know very little. You don't know really anything. So I don't think Rasputin knows one way or the other.
Okay. Alright. Well, I know you're all thinking this. We're in this situation because of Maximus. So, you there, creepy lady. Help us find Maximus so we can, sort this out and get out of here and maybe, yeah, just get that all dealt with, chop chop.
Curious. Indeed. And the light warbles, then turns slowly to you, Sister Will.
Is familiar to her, perhaps like a religion check?
Go ahead and make it.
Religion. Oh, right there. Oh, that is 23.
This could very likely be a causeway, a staple in the flow of time, a platform. If you were to look at time as a set of stairs that travel up and down, this would be a landing on the staircase. And within these landings, there are creatures known as the Timekeepers. And these creatures are secretaries, helpful hands. One could consider them angels.
I think with that knowledge, Sister Will is going to be very polite. And she will say, I apologize if my companions are a little rough. This is unfamiliar territory to them. But help would be very useful to us right now. We have not traveled this way before, and we are still learning.
I see. So truly, you are not lost. You are traveling. You are seeking.
Actually,
Yeah.
do you know anything about this voice calling us players and such?
Players.
Yeah.
Why? How interesting. I do not know why you would be called players. Are you in a game, perhaps?
Hmm. Well, it's a pretty messed up game, if that's the case. I believe it's more of a metaphorical thing. Also, while doing this, Blondie is sort of taking stock. He's sort of like touching his chest, trying to see if he could suss out a heartbeat, and like pinching like his fingers and whatnot, see if he feels any sort of pain.
You do not. You do feel a heartbeat. Let me look at your character sheet. Do you got medicine? Let's see.
No, I do not.
Okay, just roll it. Let's see. What's the worst that could happen, yeah?
Don't worry, guys. +1, let's go. Oh, 19.
Oh, with a 19, you do not feel a heartbeat.
And when sort of like pitching my pinching my fingers, I don't feel any sort of pain at all.
You feel pain, but there is no heartbeat.
What is this realm? We're supposed to die, right? So why do I feel pain?
Silly. You think that pain is only for the physical body? Your soul is capable of feeling far greater pains, sometimes more than one could even imagine.
I got a pretty good imagination, ma'am. But I'd rather take stock of the situation first. If you are so glad to lead us, what affects us as it happens in the living? Do we feel hunger? Do we need to sleep?
You will grow weary. Question. Would you like your friends to be able to speak, or shall I send them to the river?
They're frozen, right?
They are.
I take out a magic pen. I start drawing a mustache on Serenity's face.
You son of a bitch.
Wait, hold on. Let me finish this first. All right, there we go.
As you wish. And the moment that the mustache is finished, there's a flick in the light and it warbles, and you got the scene to work.
Look at that.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow!
Yeah.
Ooh.
You see that, Chet? That's worth the wait. Look at that. Beautiful.
So you are not lost. You are seeking.
Serenity blinks, and she's gonna look around, trying to get her bearings. Can she locate a source of the voice, or is it just kind of all around us?
It's the warbling light. Almost like a will-o-wisp, like the ones that you were read to. Miss Hoshi has so much lore at home. Quite the fan of history in general. From Tianxia, she would tell you of these lights, these lanterns, these soul lanterns. This reminds you of exactly how she described these lanterns. Ferrymen, shepherds, secretaries. Lanterns that light the way for the dead.
Hell yeah. Can Serenity roll an occultism to potentially remember more information?
Sure. What'd you get?
26.
Nice.
These would be the equivalent of lesser angels in Tianxia, where Miss Hoshi is from.
Okay. In which case, Serenity will speak up somewhat hesitantly after a little prodding from her little dragon, her little stuffed dragon familiar. Excuse me, Miss Angel?
I was muted.
Can I have...
I'm so
You're good.
sorry. The light flickers and warbles kind of in your direction, turning, though it doesn't... there's no demonstrated change. It's just a sphere of blue glowing light with an opalescent sheen, like the image you see before you.
Hi. I guess we're travelers. Yeah, that sounds accurate. Is there a name you'd like us to call you?
You may call me Watchtower.
Okay.
Or Watcher, for short.
Okay. Cool. Watcher. Miss Watcher, ma'am. We're traveling to try and find
Your upper
my
lip is kind of stinging a little bit as you talk. It feels a little tight.
ow. We're looking for our friends, I guess. And she just kind of like moves her mouth, kind of like getting a feel for like what was that?
When you reach up to touch the upper lip and you pull it away, there's a little bit of black Sharpie.
What the? And then her head slowly turns like clockwork, clicking her bones as she looks over at you, Rasputin, giving you a death glare.
It's it's the magic of this place. Like, yeah,
You,
I was
you-
not in control. Obviously, who would do that? That would just
You-
who would take advantage of that
You
situation?
Stupid bitch! And she's like rushed over to you now and is like throttling you by your lapels, just like shaking you back and forth, just yelling at you.
And at that
Because
moment, the light would turn to ash. You have seen the end.
Which end?
The end. There is only one.
I've seen death. I've seen death many times.
The end is not death.
Can I do a recall knowledge to think of what she might be talking about specifically?
You can certainly try.
Right. Which skill would that one be? Cultism, maybe?
Yes, or it would be a will saving throw. I think one or the other. Otherwise,
22.
Arcana maybe? Is this occultism or is this a saving throw?
Oh, this is a saving throw, the will save.
Okay. There's you have no conscious visceral memory when this entity says that. Not at first. And then you feel suddenly very, very sick, and Vale, you become acutely aware that Ash twitches. You see that her skin goose fleshes and she shivers. And you just remember the taste of oil. Not the kind that you cook with. In fact, not even the kind that some armorers use to fuel their great machines. No, this was life's blood. This was something corrosive. This was something different that your understanding could only describe it as oil, but it was not. It was not oil. It was crude and undefined. And you tasted it. You felt it burn away the very vestiges of your eyes themselves, melting them into nothing. You remember what it tasted like to drink your own sinuses, your cavity hollowed out by this acidic fuel. Fear draws you numb, Ash, as this wisp says that you have seen the end. And you understand with your saving throw that the end is not death. It is the end of everything. Time. Eternum. Ended.
Oh.
Yes, Val, what would you like to do? As you watch Ash have this very visceral reaction, her eyes instantly water, her mouth goes dry.
Yeah, I think we're sitting next to each other. Probably we got dumped around in the same area, and I'm going to lean over to her and just kind of put a hand on her back and just start rubbing circles, and I'm going to use lay on hands to hopefully just healing magic comfort, you know? if that's applicable and allowed.
You're close enough. You're gonna hear her just whisper, just ever so softly. I didn't mean to. It was my fault.
Thank you, Dorkwinkle, for the gifted subbies. Everybody gets 2 hero points. And if you already have the 3, you can add 2 to fill those 3 little slots extra. As this very visceral reaction happens, Serenity, your fists steel, your ears flicking back, overhearing, and Sister Will, there is a chilled grip on your lower spine. When Pharasma picked you, this end. Because death is not an end. It is merely another chapter to be traveled. This is different. This is wicked. I'm going to give it to Sister really quick, and then I'm going to go around and get everybody's reaction. But all of you are aware. Blondie, you are also aware, but at this moment, I need you to roll a will saving throw, and hold on to it, please. Okay?
Okay.
So, Sister Will, what do you do in this moment?
She is confused and scared. This is not that she knew what to expect. I think she calls out and says, "Watch her."
Yes.
Something feels wrong. This isn't death. This is something else. It feels wrong.
The end is inevitable, and we all feel dread. But it is not Watcher's responsibility or within my capabilities to stop the end. Tell me, my traveling allies, would you like to stop the end?
Maybe? Serenity seems, I guess if anybody's paying attention, she seems completely unconcerned by the concept of time coming to an end. Will it help me save my dad?
You're still like shaking me. I'm just like, ah!
Yeah. Still shaking you back and forth.
Serenity calmly says.
Serenity says calmly.
I think Sister will only say, my purpose is to watch over our group and to make sure they do what they need to do, but I don't know if that is to stop the end.
I guess that would be a choice for all of you.
I mean, I guess so. Is the end fun?
No,
What happens after it?
nothing.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Like, is no one hearing this? Like, time ends. Like, it just stops. I can't have that happen before I get my revenge. So yes, I want to avoid the end from happening.
Isn't that why we're here? I thought that was the whole point.
What?
Watch, lady. Watch. Okay. All right. And I'm like adjusting myself, like fixing like my clothes and everything. I'm like, listen. what do we have to do to... It seems to me that we have to, stop the bad... Whatever the bad thing is from happening. Am I right so far?
If you would like.
I would like. All right, let's just assume that I would like to do that. All right? Could you maybe point us in the right direction? Like, how do... Basically, here's my goal. I need to find Maximus. I need to get my revenge, and I need to become king of either the town, the world. That's my goal. Anything else outside of that, if it's gonna hinder that and get in the way of my revenge, I have a problem with. So, what do we gotta do? What do we gotta fix? What do I gotta tape up? Let's brainstorm here, people.
Serenity, after hearing Rasputin talk, Serenity's just been like watching him and suddenly seems very on board with this plan.
Ash notices the tower and the mention of time, because she was out of it for the mentioning before. And she goes, are you able to control time? Can we go back? Can we stop that day? Maximus would be okay if we could stop that.
I could show you the way. It is a twisting path.
I feel like Maximus already knew what was coming, didn't he?
No, you don't understand. It's my fault.
It's not your fault. Why are you
It's not
saying
your fault at all. It's Maximus's fault.
I mean, I don't think it's fully his fault, but like he knew more than we did.
Usually, souls. I will explain. Usually, when they arrive here, it is by accident. It is because they are generally, for example, bleeding slowly. Their consciousness flitting in and out of awareness. All of you have been put here very specifically. You are incapable of returning that which you came. Someone has set you forward to move about time. It is an honor, and it is technically against the rules for the living. But seeing as all of you are dead, the light dims for a moment. The clock tower strikes an hour. Ding, ding, ding. There's a cacophony of whispers and noise, much like you're hearing in this soundtrack. It sounds eerie and ghost-like. You can feel, because your skin is damp, you can feel the cold begin to frost, and a shadow moves on the path behind you. As the shadow encompasses your party, where you are still damp freezes for a moment, harmless to you, but you can still feel it. Blondie, what'd you get on that will save throw?
That will be a 26 for Blondie.
Nice.
You have been here before. On this staircase. This giant well. This cylindrical, massive, infinite staircase. There are thousands of branching timelines, and you have walked through several doors. You're remembering now. And you remember one door in particular. An iron door. An iron door that drips crimson. The smell of blood from that door is rife and thick. And the crimson itself, once it bleeds onto the base of that doorway, that landing, it turns black, almost like oil. You were warned once in your multitude of travels to leave that door alone. You remember, Blondie, the last time you were here. That door which had no handle, it bore no lock. It was simply a flat sheet, metalled iron door that was sealed. It had a crack through its steel, a crack of starlight. You had forgotten until just this moment. And at the same time, that shadow finishes passing, and you realize it's a denizen of the end of time, or this platform, this time eternum, this shadow, this wraith of a life, moving on to its final end. The light shines brighter again as the giant clock tower finishes chiming on the hour, and it explains to you what this is. It explains that this is a part of an infinite staircase where souls like yourself make choices on their final rewards. Usually they come with a note, however. A note that the secretaries, these wisps, these willows, these lesser angels can read. A formula written about your spirit that dictates where you go in the spiral. This staircase is connected to Pharasma's realm. But it is not uncommon for devils, demons, gods, glorious hounds, and other goods to wander therein. But the living is never allowed here. And this explanation seems to drone and drone for the lot of you. And finally, the little light pauses.
Blondie will actually want to look at this and... Is this a fucking joke? It is funny to you.
Are you talking to the light?
Yeah.
I do not think I bear a sense of humor. You seem disturbed.
This thing is changing time is a fool's errand. You know why they don't do it? Because you get drawn in and they tempt you with your pride and other things.
I see. You are referring to your past. You are referring to your failures. But your ally, Rasputin Shathid, wishes to become king. You and he perhaps are not the same. And in this moment, all of you realize that this light knows you. And the longer you communicate with it, the more information that it is able to glean from your soul standing before it. Essentially, the light tells you, Blondie, to get good. But it does it in a way that is neither disrespectful nor respectful. It simply suggests and politely recommends that perhaps now will be different because you have help. But it is a choice. Ash, you wish to return to the day. Maybe it is not the day. Maybe it is a different time. Sister Will, you are chosen by your deity. You were shown. Each of you have a unique and specific connection to the fracture. I believe this Maximus you are looking for is that fracture. Serenity, you wish to return your family to life, to continuation. Veil, you wish for your... And it pauses as it turns to you. How curious. You are not all dead, are you, Veil Fair? And Veil, you hear your heart, Your blood rushed between your ears. Doop, doop.
I have no idea what that means.
All of you said you were dead, but you are not really dead.
Will that interfere with my allowance here?
Yes. You will need to pass a test. As it is right now, you are in the in-between, much like the soldier on the battlefield that is slowly bleeding.
And no one else
No one
has this problem?
else. Vale, I need you to roll a spot check, or perception check.
Must be
yeah.
nice.
Perception. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Oh, because I got it on initiative. It's a +5. Shit. Okay. Perception.
It's on the left under the AC.
I see it, but I'm clicking on it, and it's like you're not in an active encounter or something. I don't.
Oh, that's the initiative one. Go above that.
Oh, there it is. I'm so sorry. I'm dumb. Okay.
You're all learning Foundry. It's okay.
My perception. Oh, I got 9. Can I re-roll that? I have like at least 1 hero point, right?
You do. Everyone should have, I believe, 3 right now, at least.
Okay, because we
And
start
then
with
your
1 and
next
then
one?
dork.
Yeah, dork. So, exclamation mark story subs at 10 gifted subs. The entire party gets advantage or disadvantage at the gifted sub's discretion when it's all done in a chunk. So, dork gave everybody advantage. So, go ahead and roll.
Okay. Cool. Please, dice gods.
Here we
Okay,
go.
better. 22.
Hey.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
It isn't so much as you visually see, but you feel the presence. You feel this liquid sensuality and a whisper against your ear.
Don't worry. There's nothing this little watchtower can do to you. Just remember our little deal, Valefair, and you'll be just fine.
Beyond the little light, you see a silhouette. A tiefling gentleman, well-heeled, wide shoulders, narrow waist, flicking tail, and their clawed hand reaching in the light. The light flickers for everyone, but you do not see the silhouette, only Valefair does. The light flickers an orange gold for just a moment, and then it returns to that ambient blue. And the silhouette, Valefair, is gone. And the blue light stumbles over its words. Everything is fine.
Okay. Excellent. It's good to hear.
I need everyone else in the party that would like to make a perception check to notice that odd exchange. This is only if you would like to. The DC for this to notice is a 16.
God damn, Sister Will.
Today.
Hell yeah! Oh no, not him.
The fuck was that?
So everyone but Blondie passed, but Sister Will critically passed.
What was what?
So if we see it, how much did we hear anything, or did we just see the light?
You just see the light flickering, and then it's
And then the watcher stutters,
for about
almost
a moment.
like a machine.
For
Okay.
a moment, it's odd. And Valefair seems unperturbed and unnervous.
Completely at ease.
Which is also odd for those of you that know Vale. He is quite the anxious little guy sometimes.
You know what?
Serenity doesn't say anything, but she just squints at you real hard over her little round glasses.
If I may, for this encounter, I went from like on edge of like, who the fuck is this? Like, oh, I'm alive, everyone's dead, what the hell's going on? To like, oh, yeah, wouldn't want a problem, would we? No worries.
Okay, sorry. I don't know how often this is going to come up, but my character does very specifically, because of their background, have the planar rift lore skill. I don't think that, like, I think we've rolled everything for this scene so far. Just I would like it to be known to the General Assembly and the GM that that's a thing Serenity has. Proceed.
Sorry, could I look back at Blondie and Ash? Is Ash good now, or is she still, like, stressed about, like seeing the end? And Blondie was pissed off. So, like, are they focused? Or, actually, they're the two that missed it. Oh, that makes sense.
Sorry.
At this point, the light says, "You will need to battle your way if you wish to move forward, instead of finding your cycle of death. But I believe you will do just fine."
You hear that, Rasputin? The angel believes in us.
Yeah, how wonderful.
So you are looking for the fracture.
Yes.
And you are...
What you said was Maximus, right? Or he was the cause of it?
Yes.
I knew it. The bastard would do that.
But you are seeking to be a king and a hero. So you will...
Well, yeah, once I deal with Maximus, and then naturally what happens is once I save everybody will be in debt to me, so would make me their king. That's just how it works.
So you will naturally heal the fracture, saving Maximus.
Whoa, saving? You know what, fine. Yeah, actually, that would piss him off more if I saved him. Then he would owe me something. Yeah, let's do that.
Then you will proceed down this path when you are ready. It is a good thing none of you are alive. If you were, there are demons that wander, seeking to devour the living. We are the Watchers. We do care for the dead, but there are others who seek to care for the dead in other ways, dragging them to other places through the mist.
Vale looks concerned.
Don't worry, Vale. If we need to kill you, I got a dagger that could go right into your heart.
Why would I need you to kill me if I want to get dragged off by demons?
Well, I'm just offering. You know, I'm being nice to you. All right, I won't make that mistake again.
That's your definition of nice?
So I'm going to go around and give everyone a chance to roleplay in this moment, because there's a lot happening. And then after everybody roleplays, we can move forward as a group. You guys ready?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so we are actually going to start with Little Serenity.
All right. First thing Serenity says is, "Don't worry, Delfair. I'll kill you if we have to." She gives you a real supportive smile.
I think that's not the point, but I do appreciate the gusto.
She nods. At which point, one of her familiar crawls its way out of her hood, and is going to speak to the Watcher. "Excuse me, dear. If I may have a moment of your attention, Miss Angel."
The Watcher tilts its perfectly sphere orb-like ambient body, simply shifting.
"You are a servant of Lady Pharasma, no? This is a fair assumption?"
We serve all in the Pantheon, taking all souls to their varied and mirrored ends and recycled beginnings.
Hey, that means that is Pharasma's domain, yes? The boneyard and all that? Or am I mistaken?
That is a destination on this ride.
Very good. I suppose I am simply curious for me and my tag-along. We are bound quite firmly to our little crafter here. I assume we are in the clear?
Say that one more time. I'm so sorry. You're the little crafter here. You're in the clear of what?
They're because they're a little they're a little kitsune star sphere, so they're wondering if they're going to get into any trouble, being what they are.
Oh, no. And the little essentially the Watcher describes that they are just figments for Serenity's soul. They're not actually capable of anything particularly potent or powerful.
It's a little rude, don't you think?
The Watcher neither respectfully nor disrespectfully confirms nor denies. It simply apologizes for your loss of facilities and slightly your free will. But you're welcome to call HR.
I want to egg on the little puppet guy. It's like, you're gonna let the Watcher talk to you like that?
Hey, Rasputin, could you do me a favor for me real quick, bud?
Depends what the favor is.
Yeah, could you go fuck yourself? I'm trying to have a conversation with an angel here, huh?
Well, you know, I was trying to be supportive, all right? I won't make that mistake again.
Yeah, you better not. You're trying to cause trouble is what you're doing. And he, like, tries to flip the bird, and then there's a very clear conflict between him and the other, like, more feminine spirit. And then they just kind of go quiet. And then Serenity kind of just blinks a couple times. And then just says, okay, I think I'm good. I think that answers my questions. Thank you.
All right, and then
She looks like she is.
She looks a little. Sorry, what?
Oh, she looks deep, like she has a headache. Like she's not feeling so great.
No, that's very valid. Okay, so then we'll slide over to Sister Will.
I think Sister Will, having watched and listened to her companions, has almost a worried in over her head look on her face. And I trying to think if she would ask anything of the Watcher, or is just trying to pull herself together that she has to take care of these people. She sees herself as a little separate from this group, only that's what Pharasma told her. Like, as if she is also in like a servant and protector mode, not fully grasping the player herself. So I think she's just wanting and trying not to shake her head and trying to appear that, yes, I know what I'm doing. This is what my lady asked me to do. But I think she's unconsciously rubbing her horns in a nervous way, just kind of like pressing her finger on them till it hurts and stopping, and then pressing her finger on it till it hurts and stopping. Like soothing herself.
The light turns towards you, Sister Will, and says, oh, hold on. Forgive the intrusions of your thoughts. You are a player. You are a choice maker. The decisions from here on out are yours, as much as they are anyone else's. There is only one way all of you get through this. As I said, there are creatures. Creatures that are not good, nor evil, that seek to devour and take. If you are looking to mend the fracture, you will travel through many gates and many doors, piece by piece, filling it in, like a stonemason and cement, a steel worker with silver and steel and flame. You are a player. I now understand why you are asked. A player makes a choice in a campaign with a single-minded focus. The focus is up to you.
Bill exhales and she thinks for a second and I think just says, then my choice is to do my duty the best I can. I don't think I have another purpose, but I will help them all. I've never seen much more than this, so I will just do my best.
The light just warbles, glowing ambiently. Piece by piece, each of you are drying, though it is uncomfortable, cold, and dim. Anything else for Sister Will?
I think the one thing she says is, I do, for me, want to see Maximus again. He's my friend. And I don't have many.
The light seems to shift in affirmative. Not really one way or the other. Anything else for Sister Will?
No.
Okay, then we're gonna slide over to Ash.
Ash has regained their composure, but is standing between Vale and Rasputin and just says, "Nobody is killing Vale. It's off the table. With Maximus gone, he's my only family." And thoughts of family kind of invade her mind. She'll look to the light and just say, through these passages, my family's still alive out there, but I know they're dead, but they're also alive.
They are waiting.
I shouldn't be selfish. We're here for a mission. Oh, but I'd like to see them.
There might be a way to do both.
Ash is too scared to hope.
Why is it still going?
How do we know where we're going?
Likely each of you will have a door from your history that you must open. And piece
know when
by
we see it?
piece, opening those doors, you will reforge the fracture. I assume you will feel a tug, since all of you are dead, since all of you are souls. You will be able to recognize.
And Vale's test will allow Vale to know their door.
No test for Vel. Why would
I'm
there,
doing like a stop talking motion.
why would there be a test for welfare?
Sorry, I guess I misunderstood the assignment. As she looks at Vale.
I see. And it's neither forgiveness nor non-forgiveness. It simply is. Anyone who finds that suspicious, I'll allow you just to find it a little suspicious. Anything else for Ash?
She'll nod and turn around to face Valefair. Just say, "Brother, you're gonna tell me what's going on later, okay?"
Probably the next few minutes, yeah.
All right.
All right, then we're gonna slide over to Blondie.
He takes a general look around the group and sort of goes, "Look, if we are going to do this, do not be tempted by anything you see. We're going in there, saving Maximus, getting out. Changing anything is just a poison cup. Alright?"
Blondie, have you been here before?
I've made many mistakes. I will not have you follow my ways.
And if any of you are, if your character is suspicious, this confirms it. You have an assumption based on the hidden DC and just looking at your characters. You believe that Blondie's been here before.
I guess we'll have a guide then. That's nice.
I have shown plenty of times I do not deserve to make such calls here. In the end, it's up to you. But I will be there. Alright. Step along the way.
I don't understand what you mean, though.
That was pretty cryptic, yeah.
How are we supposed to fix things if we can't change things?
There's one thing that just needs to be changed, and that is to save Maximus. If we save Maximus, we save the town. We save stop this whole end times business. But we're going through everyone's time. There will be things you see that you wish to change. The temptation is great, and you are going to keep at it, and you are going to continually fail. It is the evilness in this place right here. Do not interfere. You will suffer.
There are some you will wish to save, says the light. There are deaths that are written in faith that they are predestined. Changing those will create a divergence, create enough divergence, and the door to the end cracks more.
Lonnie's eyes will kind of. That's something new to him. Predicting, but my mistakes keep on growing. And he will shoot. Even though this thing doesn't deserve any of the dirty looks he's been giving her, he will say in period, "Don't tell him anything."
The light does a flash, kind of an array of different colors. It goes from blue to like a blue-green, to then like a blue-yellow, and then back to its normal twilight blue. And it naturally. All of you will have a chance to get to know each other on your journey. It is not my place to reveal your secrets. The denizens therein, feel free to ask them questions when you are here in time eternum. All of us carry unique personalities. And the way it says this, you kind of don't believe it. Because it delivers the line with such blandness. And then it continues this quick and brief explanation, just the myriad of denizens within each of the staircases landing. Because mind you, these are infinite. When you enter a door and you exit a door, you'll be in a different location within this chrono chaos sphere, this column, this cylindrical infinite staircase. You'll be somewhere else, and there'll be different denizens to speak to. You'll be able to ask your myriad of questions, should you choose. Anything else for Blondie?
No, that'd be it.
Okay, then we'll move over to Rasputin. Anything for you?
I would just say out loud, like, do we know, like, so we don't even, do we know, like, a general direction?
You do.
Like, okay. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to face that direction and just out loud just say, like, Maximus, you may have escaped my clutches this time, but I will follow you towards the fracture, to the depths of hell, and even as far as Detroit. If it means I will have my revenge, mark my words, Maximus. For I shall not submit, I shall conquer, I shall rise. For I am Rasputin Shafid, the bastard of hopes and dreams, and I will have my revenge. Oh, I'm save you or something.
Blondie does a sigh of relief, like, at least we have him to keep our spirits up.
There's polite clapping from the warbling light. Clap, 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 clap.
Serenity is also clapping.
Especially when you mutter, or I'll save you or something. And then the clock begins to chime, and we slide over to Serenity.
Well, let's get going, I guess.
Hey, can I go?
Can you go where?
No, sorry. Never mind.
You are going to go.
Yeah,
Yes, you'll get a turn. If that's what you're
I
saying.
already had a turn.
Oh, Serenity already had a turn. Already went around for Serenity.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Then I will sweep around over to Vale.
Cool. Sorry. I am going to gently take Ash by the hand, and I'm going to walk past Blondie and put a hand on his back and kind of push him forward, and I'm going to bring us to the side away from the lights, within safe distance of not possibly getting eaten by shadows or something.
Okay, so you do notice that as you reach the sentinel line of that light, the cold and the shadows grow deeper, and it feels frightening.
take 2 steps back.
Okay. It does put you a little like into the light's ring, which is like within 30 feet of it. So if you whisper, it might not hear you.
This isn't gonna work either way. Fuck it. All right, so I have a confession, but first of all, I have questions for both of you. First of all,
Go
Ash,
on.
why do you think this is your fault? You were saying something about that.
A few years ago, before Maximus saved you, we were on a mission, and we went down deep into a deep gorge, and infernos started to appear, and then something called out to my mind, and next thing I know, Maximus is pulling me out of the oil. I don't know what happened, but ever since, he's just aged. He's been so tired.
You think he made a deal for you?
I don't know, but whatever happened, it weakened him. And if not for that, he would have been strong enough to win.
Don't torture yourself with something like that. That's no guarantee. Correlation isn't causation. Don't hold that against yourself. And even if it is, you made that choice. Kind of pat Ash on the shoulder. I'm gonna turn to Blondie now. So, I was going to ask you about the walking into the portal on the word die, but seems like you've probably done this before.
Yeah. I messed up when. Well, it's no use talking about now.
Gonna nod at him. All right.
How are you dealing with this? I've been nothing but pushy and pissed off. Yeah.
No, it seems pretty understandable. Why? I mean, you're fine. I'm gonna look between the two of them, kind of like just nod to myself and go, all right, it's now for the fun bit. I made a deal with the devil.
What?
What?
Just start
Wait, you don't-
cackling.
Wait, you see Maximus? Where?
Stay out
I
of
pull out
this.
my dagger. I'm just like, a sneak attack. Huh.
Why are you like this? I call out to him. Stop trying to stab everybody. That's coming from me.
Look, I told you a million times, this is his bit. He is actually quite the savant at,
Really?
Well, no, see, there's clearly an end to this going, which kind of cheers people up. I think he's just pulling this out just to make sure we ain't too, too miserable.
No, I think he's just delusional, friend.
I don't know. I see plenty of people back in our city that seems pretty happy every time he's up to shenanigans.
Does that involve him getting his ass kicked? I feel like that's pretty...
As long as he gets the job done.
Uh-huh.
Also, let's not...
Yeah.
Let's go back to the back.
Deal with the devil.
Yeah, you were distracting from it. Like, what the hell?
Well, so hear me out. Marasma, that's the death goddess, right? She didn't like mention Asmodeus in the lineup, right? Of like the people who are working. So I think that might have something to do with this. But you know, when Ash abandoned me for 2 seconds, running after Maximus, we had like the question of like, are you going to go help? And I was like, of course I'm going to go help. And then there was a devil. And he was like, hey, do you want a magic sword? And I was like, of course I want a magic sword. What's the price? He was like, just continue to, like, your continued, what was the actual word? You know, that's gonna fuck me over in the future. Basically, it was like your continued service. So, but it seemed like it was, you know, the contract termination was on my terms. That's a pretty good deal as far as devils go. I was like, all right, we're probably gonna die, or I don't know, things are pretty bad. I can fix this later.
Oh,
And then we get here. And shit's spooky. And then the light's like, you're still alive. By the way, are you two dead?
Yeah. I have no heartbeat.
Brother, this is why you're the criminal.
Fuck you.
Like, you can't even blame your sister for this. Like, she just left you for 2 seconds.
I can find a way, and I shall.
Okay, Blondie looks towards us. Ma'am, you may want to close your ears at once. Did you just make a deal because the devil had a 6-pack?
I didn't.
Were you paying attention at all to what you were signing? Were you just looking at him?
I couldn't see him. He was behind me. Was I distracted by the fact his tail was entwined with mine? Possibly, but...
God, there's a deuce!
Brother.
It's a really sexy boy. Listen, that's not the point. This is a good deal. That's how I did damage before. It's fine. It's fine. Listen, there's more.
Is it really fine? Is it really fine? If he comes out here and he's like, "Whoa, now we're gonna take all your damn souls because you wanted to have a fucking sword and a sexual encounter with a demon."
I didn't make a deal for everyone's soul. I don't even think I made a deal for my soul. It was like service-based, like a warlock patron. I think.
You think? Did you never do a contract? Do you have that contract in writing?
No, that wasn't oversight. There was like people dying and a lot of fire, and like we were running after Maximus. Ordinarily, I wouldn't have such a gross oversight, but you know, shit was happening, man. I don't know what you want from me.
No, yeah, a lot of shit was happening in that particular room, in your head. What's going in between your head?
I'm never turning my back on you for 2 seconds again. I can't. I don't.
You do hear Vale in your mind, kind of whispered.
For the record, I find some call me attractive.
Vale's gonna nod and just I think he is he's kind of looking off into the distance. And he kind of steps back to the situation and just like, maybe I made a deal for a little bit more than I bargained for, actually.
You think you made your deal a little bit longer. You didn't pay attention to anything. You don't have a contract in writing. You only know the terms and conditions of the deal. For all we know, we could be writing more conditions for it.
Well, like, then I'd have to sign it if the conditions changed. I mean, the verbal agreement was pretty straightforward. I give you magic sword, you serve me until you don't want to, essentially.
What does service even entail?
Well, I can think of a few things.
Heredity at this point covers Rasputin's ears. This is not appropriate for you to listen to.
What the hell? Get off me!
No. Your sweet innocent soul cannot take this conversation. Val, talk about your weird boyfriend when kids aren't around.
What are you talking about?
Well, I respect your desires, but maybe try to find someone a little less into contracts. Okay?
I mean, there's people right around here you could be interested in.
I'm going to look at the group.
No,
That would be really funny.
Yeah, nah, I'm all right.
So I pull this to the side,
So Ash, do you want to put this off to later, or you're the older sister here? What do you think is the proper protocol?
I should probably tell you about the devil hijacking the light in a second.
Oh, there's more.
Of course, there's more.
Is that a euphemism?
That's what that was.
Oh.
Miss Hoshi said I'm not allowed to understand euphemisms until I'm older.
That's not what that was. So sweet, summer child.
That would be the weirdest. What would even be the light?
Okay.
We're going away from the point. Ash, please.
You got a magic sword.
You have a magic
And
sword.
because of it, you are now going to serve voluntarily a devil.
I do. I
Clearly
have that
you
wiggle
don't
at
want
that.
to. Did he agree not to make you want to?
No, that's actually a good point. Seems pretty above board, though. I guess.
The devil seems pretty above board.
I mean, if you can make me serve him, then why wouldn't he just do that? And why bother with making a deal in the first place?
Because
Illusion,
consent
George.
is everything to a devil. At least that
Yeah.
first bit.
I do
Fair, but-
find consent quite sexy.
Is this in my head, or can everyone hear this?
It's in your head.
Why are you blushing? Why the hell are you blushing? What are you thinking right now? Okay, no, I don't want to know. Actually, no, don't tell me. Don't tell me. No, I don't want to know.
Hell. Serenity's eyes are sparkling. Do you have voices in your head too now?
You picked up on that really fast.
Oh,
Oh.
brother. He's talking to you right now, isn't he?
Not the second.
So we have a warrioristic contract devil. All right.
To make it sound so
He says,
untoward.
in your mind,
For what it's worth, you can tell them I'm interested in this end never coming to fruition. And if you and I get up to a little fun in between now and then,
and you can feel his tail entwining with yours.
we're both consenting adults.
Vale just not like doubles over, but he's kind of like draws in on himself for a second, and just like, okay, hold on, give me a second.
Okay. You take that.
Listen, guys, friends, companions.
That's a bit of a stretch.
I wasn't talking to you. The thing is, I think he's confirmed his goals are aligned with us ending this end thing. So there shouldn't be a conflict of interest. It'll be fine. I grin very widely.
Shouldn't be.
I mean, it's a devil, but like the devil is not a demon. If it was a demon, I'd be dead. So we're good.
Well, thank God we have a cleric in the party.
At this point, I need Sister Will to make a perception check, please.
Okay. That is 14.
Final answer?
Unless a hero point would be a good thing to use at this point.
If you'd like to, it's up to you.
Can I sacrifice one of mine?
Oh no, that's okay. I have one. No worries. This is her quietly watching. Probably got a little closer to listen when she saw everyone else was.
Everyone just swarmed in.
Yeah. No, it's 13. It's
Don't forget you have advantage for your next d20 roll.
Oh.
So,
okay. Let's. Hey. I know that we were doing great for a while, and maybe we can be friends again.
no.
No, 14. No,
Okay.
she's going through it right now.
While this conversation is cutely happening in the background, there is a fast-moving shadow in the broken ridges down below that are floating like bridges locked in place. And it's moving very quickly, climbing up towards your party.
she not harshly, but just says, pay attention. And she'll point to where she last saw it.
Need everybody else to make a perception check, please.
I'll use my advantage.
Okay, don't forget you guys still have that until you use it. Technically, it would be your next roll, but you know, we're learning Foundry.
I made the same roll.
I got one higher than my previous roll.
Okay, in the order that you...
As long as it's happening to all of us.
Yep, as long as you roll... in the order that you rolled them, starting at Ash, go ahead and sound off. What'd you get?
21.
15.
19.
Sorry, 19?
Okay.
Serenity got a 9. Dork.
Oh no, I already said mine.
He rolled it twice and got the same.
Gotcha. In which case, yeah, Serenity then rolled the 10.
All right. Those of you that at least got a 15 are not surprised. The rest of you, as you are jumped by many of these fast-moving, round, covered in flame creatures, I need y'all to roll initiatives. But yeah, we're gonna take a bathroom break right here before we start fighting. Yeah!
Mortal Kombat.
We're doing
Mortal
it!
Kombat.
We're Pathfindering! We're doing it!
We're doing
doing it.
Pathfinder.
All right.
Finding all the paths.
Yeah! So I'm gonna set up combat, and when we come back, dear chat, we will have a combat map for you with some fun gremlins to fight. So don't go anywhere. Hello.
Yeah.
We're back.
Ready!
We're here.
Hello.
We're killing.
Violence.
Yeah, violence is happening. It is. I'm gonna. Whew, there we go. I'm activating the map. Oh, I can make this a. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right. I'm like, why am I glowing? Oh yeah, because I glow. I completely forgot about that.
Oh, nice. These things are so fast. I'm rolling them privately. Look at that. Woohoo!
Holy moly!
We got. I'll do one public roll. You guys ready?
Ready?
I'm going to use a hero point on that.
Woo!
This looks so fucking cool.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna use that
Should I-
re-rolling whatever on this, if that's all right. Advantage. How
Should
does
I
that
be
fit with
rolling
advantage?
initiative yet?
Yeah. We just skip your first turn essentially because you're surprised.
Gotcha.
Is everyone surprised?
Nope, just Serenity. Right. Don't forget to roll your. There you go, Vale. Good job.
Sorry, I was like, oh wait, I have to do it in the encounter thing, and I was like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Really
Okay.
close things.
Oh, look, it's Jay. Everybody, vicious Jay. Wow, Jay. Woo, Jay. Hey, baby girl.
Hey, Jay.
Oh, Horse Lewis. I know who you are. You're cool. Hey.
Hey, Hoser Lewis.
Oh, Hoser, not horse. My bad. Hoser Lewis. Hey. Everybody? No. Everybody? Yes. Spit on your palm. Tuh. What's up?
What's up?
Okay, so my monster gets to go first. We're a little new to this whole shalama lama dama. I am using a gargoyle token, but that is not what you are facing. What you are facing is a very fast moving, floating fish-like monster. Deep black tendrils twist like fabric from the ridges of its eye bones and act as fins and like a pointed little goatee. Its mouth opens into a serrated, razor-filled cave of gum and teeth, and its eyes are many. A golden slitted glow. And they are fast as fuck, boy. This entity, using its speed and its superior initiative, is actually going to fling itself forward, smashing into Sister Will and Rasputin. So I need the both of you to make reflex saving throws, please. And in the order that you rolled them, please go ahead and let chat know what you got.
17.
20.
Okay, so the both of you save, so you will be making. You'll be taking. Hello? Half damage, I think. Yes. Yes. Okay, I'm rolling. You'll be taking half of this. Ugh. Okay, both of you will be taking half of 6. So you'll be taking 3 points of damage plus 2 poison as when this creature, with its agility, smashes into you. Several of the like rippling, slimy scales on its body secrete a foul gas. Sorry.
Yeah, what the hell?
And then it's going to attempt to bite. Yeah. It's going to attempt to bite at a minus. Never mind, it does not. Okay. Blondie, your move.
Okay. Nearest enemy is over by Sister Will and Raz, right?
What you can see on the map is what you can see.
Oh shoot, okay. So I like to use an action to do dueling parry.
Okay.
I'll apply the effect. And use another action to Blondie flicks his wrist and a shield appears out from his gauntlets. And he raises it.
And you're like,
And
bitch, come at me. And it's like,
essentially, and at that monster, he will use a intimidating glare as his last action.
oh no.
Don't worry, my charisma ain't that great, but there's a chance. It's a chance.
What if they're immune?
I wouldn't know that.
That's
so
true.
it would just be a failed action.
Okay, you squint at it intimidatingly.
Intimidatingly. Even then, it's a pretty shitty roll.
It seems to grow more enraged. Like it's ready to come at you. Anything else for your turn?
Oh, good. Yeah, I'll hit it right now. Bam!
Did you move?
Oh, no, I used all my 3 actions. I used one action for dueling parry, one action to raise shield, and one action for intimidating glare.
Okay, so you're hitting end turn, and now it is this creature's turn that's next to Serenity. Serenity!
Yay!
What is your armor class?
I think it's 20, but I think it's either 19 or 18 because she doesn't know that it's coming.
Oh, because you're flat-footed, yes.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, it's gonna lightning speed you. Just kidding, it's gonna melee you. It's just gonna bite
It'll be
you.
fine.
It's just gonna bite you. Okay, let's go.
Let's see, you got -2.
That is a 24 to hit.
Not quite a critical, but that'll definitely hit.
Okay. Okie dokie. Schmoky. Okie dokie. Schmoky pokey. Is this the D6? That's the D4. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Ugh. Ouch. 8 points of piercing damage. Just a solid, just... The light in front of you, that little glowing wisp, fades with an "oh dear," and then it whoo. So we skip Serenity's turn because she's like, "Oh God."
Yep. She's just
And
screaming.
It is this creature's turn. It flies through the air. It is going to fly behind Ash. And it is going to attempt to move, and it's going to attack you. Yes. So I do that at a -5. Does a 20 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. So it is going to bite you as well. 7 points of piercing damage.
Oop. I just died. There we go. I'm good.
This creature's turn. It's going to fly forward. It's going to... oh wait, it wasn't far enough. So it was not far enough to use its poison, but it is going to try to bite at you, Blondie. What's your armor class?
23. Just need to been a while since I did a raised shield action, but
Okay, so
yeah, we're
that
going to rotate though.
it misses. All right, Vale, your move.
Sweet. I'm going to. How many feet? Is there? Yes. Is that a tracking tool? I think it's 5, 10, 15. 15 feet down, so that's a movement point, right? And then I'm going to try just to hit it with my sword.
Quick questions: are there reactions to opportunity attacks in Pathfinder 2e? I have
think
not
it's
heard.
a
You
feet.
have to have a feat to do an
Yeah.
Okay, so this thing, I
Yeah.
didn't see it on its thing, but I remember there was. Okay, yes. Okay, so you move forward.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cool. Please don't fuck me over. Dice gods. Did that roll for everybody?
Please don't fuck me, which is not what you say to the demon lord.
Listen. I can't see my roll for some reason. Don't know what it was.
It was a 16.
16, does that hit?
Blech. I'm looking. A 16 hits.
Ooh, cool. How do I roll damage? Sorry, I am slow.
It's all
We are
good.
all learning. Don't worry. We're all babies.
Damage has been rolled. My computer hates me right now, so I don't know what I did. But whatever the damage is, that's what I got.
It says you did 4.
Wow, how impressive. So I take another hit at a, like, it subtracts 4, right? If I use a second attack.
Subtracts 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's the finesse.
It's agile
Ah.
finesse. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's be -4.
Okay, I think let's try to hit again. Let's see how this goes.
Oh.
Someone call it?
A natural 1? Do you want to use a hero point for that?
Yeah, I'd love to use a hero point, but thanks.
Natural 20!
Natural 20!
Oh, let's fucking go!
That's the second time that's happened tonight.
Okay, so
Okay, wait. So with a
Base damage?
natural 20, this should be able to do critical. Like
I think I just
it
rolled
is. It
critical
is
damage.
doing it. Yes. Okay.
Excellent. Oh, wondrous DM. Wasn't there a thing about if I roll a critical with this sword, I do extra damage?
Yes, you get an extra damage dice. I believe that was it. Correct?
Ooh, that's
Correct me if I'm
big.
wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was an extra damage dice with this blade.
I believe that's what you said.
Okay, so I roll another d6.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet, thank you. I'm sorry. Come on, roll, please. Did that do anything?
Yes.
You're all
Oh,
5.
total damage, someone. My thing's not showing up.
17.
17 big ones.
Let's fucking go. All right, that was a movement and then to attack. So I'm out of action points, I
Okay.
believe.
I'm posting in our Discord chat. This is kind of what this thing looks like, but has black frills and fans. Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. I don't like that.
Let me show chat
Oh, that's
really-
awesome.
really quick.
I hate.
Oh.
This is roughly what it looks like, chat. Roughly. I don't own this
hell?
image. This image belongs to its owner, but this is roughly, but it has black, like, frills and fans.
Like a really meat beta fish.
Like a giant floating fish head, yes.
It looks like an eel.
Aren't all beta fishes mean?
Yes.
Or is that only the
No,
other beta fishes?
They're just little guys.
No. They're territorial, first of all, and some of them can get along. It's the more brightly colored ones. My boyfriend raises.
Anything else for you, Vale?
Oh,
No, I'm good. I
Okay.
think that's all I can do.
Ash, your move.
All right. Ash is going to cast protection, and I haven't described it yet, but when a psychic uses their spells, they don't actually have a verbal component. Instead, they have a visual manifestation based on their type of psychic. Mine is the is based on my subconscious, and so you see. As she casts this protection, it's like little forest animals and like happy children just like flash, and then as they disappear, you can't quite remember what it was. but they kind of start to surround her and then vanish as she casts protection on herself. So she gets a +1 to her armor class. Let's cast that. And then she's gonna try to do a recall knowledge, see if she can get any information on what these is, if she knows anything.
Okay. Okay, I've got its thing pulled up here. So you will roll for me. Hold on. I believe it's an Arcana. I'm looking. It's built a little different in the Foundry as it is to what's in my book. So in Foundry, the recall knowledge, it's an Arcana or Nature.
Okay. If it was occultism, that'd be great. Let's see, what's my nature? No, Arcana. Let's roll that. Click the right button to roll it. Oh, so close to good. I'm gonna use a hero point on that.
Okay.
Go.
You could
9.
you could also roll a religion.
No, religion's worse.
Okay. You have no idea what these are.
Alright, that's my actions.
Okay. Shahid!
So I snap my fingers and my hand begins to smolder, and to the creature in front of me, I'm just like, get away from me, stinky! And I cast ignition and backhand it.
Oh, nice.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
DM.
Yes. Am I muted? Hello?
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Cool. And let's see here. Ooh, not bad. That's going to be 9 fire damage.
Okay. Perfect. Anything else for your turn?
That will be it.
Vale. What is your
Yes?
armor class as the creature in front of you is going to bite at you?
20.
Okay, let's try and hit you. That is a miss. So its second action is a hit. Oh my god, this is crazy.
I don't like that.
So you take 5 piercing damage and 1d4 evil damage. The evil damage that you take is 4. It literally says plus 1d4 evil.
Evil!
Like, you literally take evil damage. That's
Evil.
That's
So I'm
crazy.
suddenly reminded of Shahid.
That's
Looking at him
crazy.
at this moment.
How do I cast evil damage?
That's its turn. Sister Will, it's your move.
The spells she cast before, was there time to reset those, or are they still gone?
There was time to reset them, but not like there was time while you're role playing, but she wasn't prepared for a battle, so I don't think she's cast them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, nobody get hurt, y'all. Okay, then I think, she's going to at least try to move. Let's see, yeah, nope. Okay, so that's one action, and then she is going to Yeah, okay, I think she's going to do, she'll cast, Guidance on Serenity.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's like, you've got this. And actually, if that's 1 and 1, you know what she's gonna do? She's gonna get a little farther away. Gonna scoot over here a bit. Okay. Oh wait, I measured it, didn't move me. 1 second. I got this. And then she's done.
Okay. Moves it over to this this thing's turn. And it's gonna move here, and they communicate with each other. Both of these like floating ethereal kind of heads. And then it's going to slash once at Serenity and once at Shathid, and it is going to wildly miss Serenity. And I just rolled 2 natural ones. So wildly miss Rasputin, and the head that's floating kind of up above this whole environment is like basically saying, "You're an idiot!" Yeah, Blondie, your move.
I would do a vicious swing at this fool right over here.
Okay.
Oh, I actually did that twice. Oh, it's not
Pretty vicious of you.
Okay. It's pretty cool. And is okay for 27. Is that a hit or a crit?
That is a critical.
Awesome.
That is a critical.
Going to have to do this a little bit weird because I have to roll 4d8. And I roll. No, it's 2d8 times 2.
You're like, just die already.
So let's see what. Oh, that's some bad dice rolls. 14.
This thing, I mean, 14 is still a great roll, but it's having a hard time. It is.
Yeah.
It seems bloodied.
Okay, and I'll do another strike at it. At a -10. Oh, is a 17 miss?
A 17 hits.
Okay, cool. No, since I haven't, should I fish for a crit? Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna use the arrow point. Fish for a
Hell
crit.
yeah.
And I know I've forgotten this whole time, but in the scribe in Discord, I'm posting this stream together link. If you want to join that.
Ooh, that's good. Well, that's a 13 now, so that's definitely a miss.
Misses.
No, let's look at this one.
Hey, Serenity, the creature behind you is going to try to take a bite out of you. That is a critical. It's a natural.
Okay.
A natural 20. Ow. How is she looking?
She's bloodied. She's at 15 out of 35 HP.
Okay.
Yeah, she never got fully healed from that last fight.
Ouch.
I had a friend who wanted to cast Lay on Hands on me, but they choose to cast it on their sister instead.
I'm sorry, she was having a panic attack.
Okay. This creature as if sensing your closeness, you're bloody. The eyes begin to glow, and that wet maw filled with teeth and gums begins to drool. And then it starts to inhale, and your physical form starts to be... It starts to flutter, like the static on an old television. It starts to twitch. I'm going to let you roll this in reaction, just so I know how to describe this to you. I would like you to make a religion check, please.
Not occultism.
Not occultism. This is religion. Yes.
All right. 5.
You have no idea what's happening, but it can't be good.
Okay, I'm gonna use a hero point. We'll try one more time. Me, dirty 20.
These creatures are a type of daemon, and they eat souls. If they kill you, they will devour the essence of you. And with that critical, that is 12 points of piercing damage. Plus... Nope. So it's 10 points of piercing damage, 2 points of evil damage.
Gotcha.
Evil!
Alright, Serenity is on death's door after that.
It is Serenity's move.
Drink potions.
I don't know that Serenity...
Because its next 2 actions, it misses you. I rolled a 3 and a 1,
Okay.
so...
Okay. Yeah, with how much damage this thing is doing, 1 minor healing potion ain't gonna do it. So, Serenity just turns after it is now cheap shot at her twice, and a feral growl escapes her lips, and what looked like a sweet and confused girl now looks like a just absolutely bloodied monster, as she just hisses, "It's impolite to sneak up on a lady!" And then she is going to use her spell strike to try and lay into this thing using power 2 force barrage. So first I need to make a strike. Here's to hoping. I'm going to go ahead and use a hero point.
No.
No.
Let's just go ahead and use that real quick.
Serenity, no. Whatever you roll with a hero point is what you get, so... Yeah!
That's fine.
22 hits!
Okay. We'll take that. That will be a regular hit.
My co-anchor
Or
is now a
1d6 plus
sleepy
1.
puppy. I'll have chat know. He is taking naps and is a very good boy now. He no longer does evil damage.
Or it does do yap damage.
All right, hit me. What do you got?
Shoot by 1, 2, maximum 3 shards for 3 actions. Okay, so 2. That just rolled the 1. Hold on. Okay, so that is going to be a total of 15 damage as she tears into this thing with a swipe of physical and magical force.
It is very bloodied, and it lets out a screech. Its friend screeches back at it, and they have this demonic-sounding little language back and forth.
Excuse me. I know demonic.
I think you're too far away to hear this squabbling. Yeah, because I think you're over. Yeah, you're definitely over 30 feet.
I thought I could get one. My bad.
No, you're good.
Um,
Let me look at your. Do you have a passive kind of perception here? Like the equivalent? Let me look. Hold on. It's +5. I'm rolling this in secret for you.
Thank you.
You do not pick up on it. I rolled poor. I'm sorry. I only got a 10. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Griffin.
I'll get Serenity, further mumbling to herself, quickly casts the spell Shield as a black semicircle of pseudo-magical force erupts around her, hopefully protecting her from any retaliatory attacks. Her AC is increased by 1, and she can use the shield block reaction if she is attacked. And that is Serenity's turn.
All right, Ash. What's your armor class?
It is now 18.
I wonder if I can roll with these things. Hold on. I just want to roll. Oh, my foundry is a little. It's a little frozen-y.
That means it misses. Technical roll. It's pretty obscure.
Party foul.
Old lore.
Well, I'm trying to use the sheet on Foundry instead of just looking at my little bestiary here. And I'm like, click, 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 click. Nothing's happening. So if suddenly we get swarmed, it's because I clicked 20 times. So, my bad. So I'll just roll it. Because it's going to strike. It's got the 3 strikes. And it's going to... Anyways, okay, here we go. First strike. That's a 30 to hit with the first strike.
That's a crit.
No.
Yeah.
Sad. Okay.
It's over 10.
Okay. Can I hit critical and it just do it for me? Help.
Yeah.
It's not doing it. So I just roll 2 dice. Because it's a critical.
Yep.
Lame. Sad. I don't want to roll 2 dice and hurt you, but I guess I have to. Forgive me. This isn't supposed to kill anybody, but if it does, wouldn't that make the story so unique?
No. No.
It'd be a dramatic time to die, that's for sure.
Because it's like a different kind of death. Okay, here we go. So that's 6 piercing, and then do I double the evil damage?
You double your dice.
Okay, so
Well,
it's
no,
just...
you just double everything.
Okay, so 4 points of evil damage.
All right, I'm bloodied.
Okay, and then it's going to try and hit you again. That's a 21.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Oh.
5 points of slashing, 2 points of evil damage.
Evil.
Okay, and then
Evil.
13 minus 8 is what?
5.
5 plus 8 is...
Not a hit.
Okay. Whew, nice. All right, it misses that third time. Man, these turns are wild. Oh no, I have another turn? Okay. My evil creature's coming for you, Blondie!
Evil.
Evil! So that is a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, it's
Bring it.
not a critical. So that is 4 points of slashing. 2 points of evil. Because I don't roll that. 2 points of evil. The second time it's that's a natural 1. It misses. And third time, it's only an 11 to hit, so it misses. Okay, Vale, your turn.
Let's go. Okay, cool. I want to hit the one in front of me with my sword, please, if I can manage that.
You sure can. Roll, you're evil. I'm just kidding.
Shit, is that a 19?
That hits.
Hell fucking yeah. Let's go. That's
Ooh.
12 damage. Oh wait, why did that roll? Nope, that's
Oh,
not
you
what
rolled
that
crit.
should have rolled. Shit, ignore that. I clicked the wrong thing. I was so excited. 3 damage. 4 damage. Fantastic. Try to hit it again.
Okay.
Why is this a plus? This was a plus 10. I don't know why it's plus 9 now. Alright. 18 to hit?
18 hits.
Nice. 5 damage. Sweet.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm so sorry. I forgot about the minus rule. That was not the right to hit dice. I'm so sorry. Should I reroll that?
Just subtract your.
It was subtract 4, so 14 to hit. I don't think that hits.
Does not hit, no.
Shit, my bad. So sorry.
So the 5 doesn't go through. Okay, I got it. No worries.
5 doesn't go through. I'm gonna try to take one more slice at it.
Okay.
With minus 8 at this point. Come on. Nope, that's an 11. That misses.
Okay.
Damn. Alright, that'll end my turn.
Ash, your move.
As my turn begins, I'm going to unleash Psyche. It's a psychic reaction. As long as I've cast a spell in the last turn, the psychic emanations of my spells just explode around me and don't disappear. And as they don't disappear, you start to see, instead of just happy children or animals, you see vicious biting snakes and the eyes of beasts in the children. But I am now concealed. Is it concealed? Let's see. I'm now concealed, and I get a bonus to my damage on spells. All that for a reaction. Or is it free? It's a free action even. All right. Ash is just gonna say, "All right, let's heat this up," and she's gonna cast Breathe Fire at level 2 as a signature spell. It needs to make a base or a 19 DC reflex save.
Okay. I'm looking. Reflex. Then it's a 24 reflex save.
All right. Basic reflex. So, if it's a basic reflex save, that means it doesn't take damage if it succeeds.
Lane.
Is that right?
I feel like it should at least do half, but, you know.
Hey, that might. Let me look it up,
Basic reflex save. I'm looking right now.
because it could just mean half on a. Oh yeah, on a success they take half damage. So
Yeah, so critical success. Is it a critical success? No. With the 20.
no, just success.
Okay, yeah. Success, take half damage. Yeah. Because I'm in the archives of Nethys.
Great sight. Okay, so it's up. It's heightened, so it's gonna be 46
Heightened because it's level 2 or because of your
because it's level 2, and
Gotcha.
then my
Unleash Psyche?
because it's a level 2, my Unleash Psyche adds 4 damage.
Very nice.
Those are all really low. So 7 half. Oh, it's I add it together and then halve it, so it's 11 halved to 5.
Did you hit this thing last turn?
No, I protected myself and tried to learn about it.
Okay, so this is its first time being damaged. So it takes 5. Got it. Excuse me.
Then she's gonna raise shield, or she's gonna cast shield.
Okay, which increases your armor class, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Then it is Rasputin. Your move.
All right, I'm gonna hit the same guy again with ignition. Let's see. I'm gonna use a hero point.
Good choice.
Yeah. It's much better. 22 to hit.
Hits.
And it's going to be 10 fire damage.
How do you want to do this?
I, with my smoldering hand, I'm just like, to any Gundam fans, I'm like, this hand of mine glows with an awesome power. Its loud roar tells me to defeat you. And like, I just jam my hand like right in its face and just like, just burn its face off.
Okay, so as it drops, its friend shouts at you in demonic. Tristan, go ahead and roll a blind perception roll. So blind GM.
Perception roll?
So essentially, you're gonna click. It's right by initiative. There's an eyeball that has like it's a secret.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So roll that eyeball. Secret.
That work. Yes.
Okay.
God knows what I got.
You hear in demonic, it shout, "You punk bitch! I'm gonna rip your entrails out, and then devour your soul."
Seems pretty on par for demons. Okay.
And then, actually, I will then use my movement. How do you, like, after you measure, like, how do you, like,
Let go?
move there automatically?
Why does it not let you?
It hates me. I blame Maximus. And then, yeah, I'll just use my movement to get there, and I end my turn.
Okay. Oh wait, this thing is not defeated. This thing's turn. Wait, which one's dead? Oh, this one. Okay. All right, Vale. What is your armor class?
20.
Okay.
Can I say "come at me, bitch" in demonic?
You sure can.
I do that.
Okay, as you speak it into comment. Wow. In Detroitian, it speaks back and says, "Little wandering souls, so lost, so unsure. You'll be a tasty snack to bring back to the boss." And then
Oh, so you have a boss. Nice.
it does hit your armor class.
Damn.
So that is going to be 4 points of piercing, 2 points of evil. I just love that there's evil damage. It's so cool. Oh man. Then it's gonna try and hit you again.
Oh, I'm bloody, by the way, I think, at this point.
Oof. Okay, I'm looking. It can do. So it does 20. So 14 and 12, 24, 25, 26. Minus 4 is 22, so it does hit. 3 points of piercing, 2
thank God.
points of evil.
You're saying so many numbers. I was like, damn. I guess I have a backup character, but what the fuck?
And then it misses the third strike.
Thank the gods. Okay.
And that's its turn. Sister Will, your move.
That creature by Serenity, she is going to touch her chest, breathe in, and focus a divine lance at it.
Oh.
Woo!
Up and down today. That's 27.
That
hit.
yeah, that hits. Oh boy.
Crits even, because it's a
Crit.
20.
How do I roll a crit?
So you
says
double your dice.
Oh. I mean, okay, I'm gonna roll damage and then do it. Okay, I'm just gonna do it and see if it does it. Oh, I see. No. Sorry, it just gave me another window full of stuff. If we're gonna double it, I think I might just click it twice then.
That works.
So that's 4, and then we'll just click. That just seems the simplest. Okay, so 4 and 8.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
I think just with like a serene smile on her face, and she says, "I guess it is your time to move on." And then I think the lance, I see it just kind of glowing with that pharasma blue energy, and it just shoots through.
Okay. There's a shattering sound, and the creature dissipates. It's flailing and flying, kind of head-like appendage. Because remember, we're using these tokens, but they're the wrong ones. So it like deflates almost like a balloon, and it leaks all over that dais that it's up on. Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, she can move. So she's gonna. Okay, I want to make it measure. Let me just make sure, because she has 30 left to go. She wants to move a little closer, and then I don't know if this really. Okay, there we go. Is anyone actively dying right now?
Serenity is on 4 HP, but she's not actively dying.
Okay. Then, seeing that Sister Will is going to stay close to Serenity. She does have one other thing she can do. If not, heal. And that's it.
Okay. Blondie. Your move.
Y'all move?
Your move.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do another power attack. Oh, this fool. Oh, I believe it's another critical.
9. Yes, that is a critical.
29.
That is a critical.
Which makes 248 plus 5. Woof. Oh, that's 33 damage. Wait, no, wait. No, that's wrong. That's completely wrong. Why the fuck did I do that? I'm sorry, I remember an older fighter. I apologize. I'm all wrong. I'm all messed up. It's 14 damage, actually.
How do you want to do this?
Get a real feel for Blondie here. He makes a swing at it, hitting it, and when it goes to try to take a bite out of him, he dunks underneath, and there's tentacles underneath the head, the floating head, right?
Mm-hmm.
He grabs those tentacles and sort of slams it against the point right here, impaling it, and then goes and shoves his free hand in its mouth and rips off his lower jaw.
Oh. It's eviscerated. And it is a wet squelching as you tear it asunder. You can feel the slippery, seal-like appendages as you rip and tear. Anything else for your turn?
Going to walk over to this one right by Ash and sort of just still have the bottom jaw of this demon just showing it right in front of him.
Okay. Delphia, roll for me another secret perception.
Oh, hell yeah.
Its words are lost, but this creature shouts at you, Blondie and demonic, and you are not entirely sure what it says.
As long as it's pissed off and it's going to focus on Blondie, well, Ash does her thing.
Is that end of your turn, Blondie?
Yeah. Oh, yes, because that was power attacks, 2 actions, and...
Then a movement? Okay. Serenity. Your move.
Okay. Serenity is going to go ahead and stride over to here.
Mm-hmm.
She steps over the carcass of the dead thing. Sister Will. She looks at you with a feral kind of expression. Her eyes have turned into cat-like slits, and you just hear her mutter under her breath in a voice that sounds very similar to the little Scottish dragon, Sir Shiloh, but it's in Serenity's voice. I'll turn you into a fucking cot. And then she's gonna go ahead and cast Void Warp on the creature that's standing by Ash and Blondie.
Okay.
It needs to make a Fortitude saving throw.
Oh.
DC 16.
Oh, okay. Fortitude. Let me make a roll. Huh. 28.
20. Jeez Louise. All right. Yeah. I think it just doesn't take damage in that case.
Is it a basic saving throw?
Yes.
Oh, was that a critical success?
Was yours a critical success?
Uh-huh, for your DC.
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, it takes no damage if it criticaled. Okay. Sad.
It's all good. I got 28 to 28. That is Serenity's turn.
Okay. Then it is this creature's turn. Right in front of Ash, and it's going to strike at Ash.
It's got to make a DC 5 check to be able to hit me.
DC.
To even roll its hit.
What roll? Just a D20 roll?
Just a flat check.
Just
DC 20.
It's basically a percentile roll. There's a 20% chance that it just misses.
I rolled a 12 on a D20.
Okay, now it can roll to hit.
Okay, so that is a 30 to hit.
It's a crit.
Ouch. Okay, so it does 7 points of slashing, 4 points of evil damage.
Ray shield. So it's going to reduce that by 5, bringing it to 2. And what was the
4
evil damage?
4.
Okay. Down to 2.
$21 is its next hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. 3 piercing, 2 evil.
Down.
You are down?
Yep.
Oof. So you've entered dying. Oh boy. And then its third. It's gonna go to hit Blondie. Oh boy. What's 26 minus 8?
18.
Does an 18 hit you, Blondie?
Nope.
Okay, so it misses. And then it is Vale. Your move.
Did I see Ash go down?
Roll a secret perception.
God damn it.
You don't know shit.
Fuck. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Alright, we're gonna go. I'm gonna try to hit the thing in front of me. That is 19 to hit.
Hits.
More damage. God, I hate this so much. Oh, nice. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
And I did roll the right dice. So, good. Double checking for myself. 6 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, thank fuck. Okay. So this sword's glowing like purple, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I just say gods, I hate demons in demonic, and I just fucking chop like into its gaping maw and pull it out the side. The sword like gleaming with the purple firelight thing, whatever.
Okay. As it deflates and drops, there's a little bit of like a high-pitched squeal, like it's deflating. Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, I'd like to join my allies, so I'm gonna turn around and see this shit, and I'm gonna use my last movement, or my last point of action point to move up to what's going on here.
Okay. You should be able to grab and drag.
10. Oh, that's actually, hold on. So I have 35 feet of movement. 5, 10. No, dragging would be an extra. Yeah, no, sorry. You're talking about something else, I imagine. Yeah, I'm gonna move. And would it here be? Oh god, my computer's fucking up again. Shit. God damn it. Okay. Okay, cool. That's I guess the corner there's good. I guess I can't stand over Ash's body and like protect him, can I?
I don't know. I'd have to let me look. Squares in Pathfinder. Can to is it? Does it? Is it?
I think it quantifies as difficult terrain
Because it's a.
if
It's a
there's the
bog.
body lying in it.
Okay. So yes, technically, you can move your token. Well, it might not have you collide.
Like, could I just like be here and be like, DM, I would like to stand over and protect the body? Oh,
Yes,
sweet.
you can generally stand over down alley.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so you're standing over her. Perfect.
Yeah, we do that. Okay, I'm sorry. That'll be my turn.
No, you're good. All right, rinse. You're now
Hey.
in the dying state, so there's some rolls you need to make.
Yep, I'm gonna hold on to my hero points. Hopefully, I don't regret that. That is a failure.
Oh no.
I'm now dying 2.
How many failures
At
have you
dying
done?
3,
bud?
you're dead.
Dying 4.
Oh, dying
Sister-
4.
Four.
It's dying 4.
Yep.
I see.
I don't want anyone to freak out. Sister Will can help with this.
You also, as
By-
a reminder,
By
Jeff,
progressing it to its natural affinity. Ah!
That's not her decision. She's like, listen, this is up to Pharasma.
as a general reminder to everybody who is playing, if you have a hero point, you can spend it when you are dying to instantly stabilize.
But you do gain 1 wounded.
You do.
No, if you use your hero point,
You
do
don't
not
get
gain
a wounded?
If you use your hero point.
Oh, that's so lucky.
It's the only time you don't gain wounded.
Oh, that's so lucky because I have things that do things to you when you're wounded. Yeah,
I don't like that.
you should.
I don't
It's
like that.
Pretty bad.
Nice.
Okay. Shathid!
All right. Let's see here. Can
Let's see here. Now you can move up to the base of that big sphere. If you see the like hexagon, the like D12 that's holding its base. Just so you know.
Oh, okay. In that case, yeah, I probably would have.
It does give you some cover. So,
No, that I probably would have. Yeah.
Yep.
Just go a little underneath that. And let's see. Okay, perfect. What could I do?
I'm going to kill it and say I'm the bastard of hopes and dreams, bitches.
That does sound like me. Let's see here. I will. So I'm gonna just with my I'm gonna cast a telekinetic projectile and just like chuck like a rock at it basically, or I don't know. I'm seeing like gears and such. Maybe there's like a loose gear that's just laying on the floor on it or something.
Yep, perfect.
I'll do that. We'll just do it as like bludgeoning. Let's see here. Uh, 24 to hit.
Yes, that hits. Sorry, I was counting to see if it was a critical, but yeah, that hits.
Okay, not bad. And that's 13 bludgeoning damage.
How do you want to do this?
I basically like I just with my with my mind I just like pick up the cog and just like have it just spin rapidly and just shoot it towards the face of that creature. And so it's just indented in the creature's like face.
Okay, so as this smashes through the creature's face and it deflates and goes flying, there's a lull. And you're approached. The voice is different. It isn't the same as that wisp. It has the same accent and kind of cadence, but it's a different female voice speaking to you. Rasputin Shathid, the bastard of hopes and dreams.
Who said that? Does anyone else hear that?
When you look around, all of your friends are frozen.
Oh.
The gear is still tearing through the creature's face. You have done quite well in defeating these demons.
Yep, this crew would have been lost without me.
Color me an impressed admirer. A question for you, Your Majesty.
That does sound nice. Yeah, but yeah, go on.
6 doors you must walk through and witness a twilight. 1 through the number 6. The choice is yours. Where would you like to go?
Well, you said they're numbered, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's no visual of a door. This voice is just asking you number 1 through 6, and you have no idea what delineation that means.
I see. Well, my favorite number is 2, so actually, even though it's 2, I do have the charisma of being number 1. So I will be number 1 and go through number 1.
Hell yeah, Rasputin.
And so number 1 it shall be. Enjoy your tumble down memory lane. There is a sudden shattering. The clock tower speeds up. Everyone becomes unfrozen. And I need all of you to make a reflex save as the archway below you crumbles and breaks.
I believe I automatically fail that.
Well, I was going to say maybe I could grab you, but
The only other one that could even potentially try to grab you is Blondie because he's right there. So in the order that you rolled them, go ahead and let chat know what you guys got.
23.
17.
9.
13?
18.
Can I make some kind of attempt to grab?
You did not roll high enough, but Blondie can.
Gotcha, good. Sorry.
It is.
Blondie will do so.
It is an
and will you
athletics.
athletics? Okay. That's a plus 11 for me. That's a natural 1 though. Going to hero point for that. Shit.
Hero point. Okay.
23.
Okay, 23, you grab Ash. All of you are ripped asunder. The time continuum explodes. The glass of the clock tower's face shatters outwards. I have an image for this, but it's not playing for some reason. That's okay. And then you tumble. The door that you rush towards that comes up to meet you is horizontal, and it opens like a great dark star. And this is where we're going to end tonight.
Nice.
Woo!
Tune in next time to discover what happens to Ash.
Do what I say? Bloodie's trying to use his entire body just to, like, with any impact, he wants to take it all, so.
Got it.
Well, that was fun. We're all fucked. How's everybody feeling?
I feel great.
Yeah, I could do it for another round.
We're going to do number 1. Because I'm number 1.
We are
number 1.
I did think about that.
That also that did come to mind.
Yay, we're all learning together. How beautiful. Wow.
Like 2 is actually my favorite number, but I'm just like, no, Rasputin would pick number 1.
It's on brand. It's very in character. It's very nice.
I hope number 1 is actually his door.
Oh boy. I sure have absolutely no idea what's gonna be behind mine.
Maximus, you son of a bitch! Congratulations, you picked the right door!
We are gonna go raid. We've raided them once before, but they are running. Viovo is running Dungeons and Dragons, so we're gonna go raid them, give them some support. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm your host, your dungeon mistress, your storyteller, Void Doll. It's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you guys so much for streaming with me, and come back in 2 weeks for more Pathfinder 2E on Foundry. Yay! Tomorrow we have Spelljammer in the Discord, and then on Saturday we've got Fallen Throne and Dark Rain. Dark Rain will be over on the Natchen's channel. I hope to see you there. Many kisses, snuggles, fluffles, and good night!